Welcome to Centricity 6.10 Provider Orientation. Lesson 1 will provide an overview of the CE 6.10 Login, Navigation, and Home Screen. This is the Centricity login screen. To log in, enter your user number followed by your unique password and click Login. Please remember that you must keep your password private to avoid misuse, such as breaches in confidentiality or false documentation. These situations may result in corrective actions. The standard startup screen for all providers when they log in is the home screen. It provides a snapshot of information about your patients. It has vertical and horizontal toolbars to help navigate through the patient's electronic record. Let's look at these toolbars in closer detail, beginning with the vertical toolbar. The vertical toolbar will take you to various flow sheets. For example, clicking on Health Directive or CSV for Chart Summary View will take you directly to these screens for review and/or documentation. Notice the greater than symbol next to some functions on the vertical toolbar. This indicates that whenever you select an item with this symbol, the horizontal toolbar will change to allow for documentation and reviewing of data. Now let's look at the horizontal toolbar. This toolbar functions much like chart tabs on a paper record. Whatever function you select on the vertical toolbar that has a greater than symbol, the horizontal toolbar changes. Notice in this example that by selecting rounding, this allows access to several flowsheet functions on the horizontal toolbar, such as labs, imaging, med profile, enter orders, documentation, and more. These two toolbars will help in the basic navigation through the patient's chart. In addition, in the lower right side of this screen are common workflow buttons that launch you directly to those displays without having to navigate through the vertical and horizontal toolbars. This provides a more efficient way of accessing information for those most frequently used functions. In addition to the vertical and horizontal toolbars, there are numerous other functions on the home page that will help you navigate through your patient's chart. So let's look at a few. At the very top of this home screen, and found at the top of all screens, is a gray bar that provides quick access back to your home screen no matter where you are in the patient's chart by clicking on the home icon. Next to that is the back icon. Clicking on this will take you back to the previous page that you were on. The white banner just below the horizontal toolbar is where you will find specific patient demographic information, such as the patient's name, date of birth, age, room number, patient status, and more. This is where you verify that you have the correct patient chart open before viewing and/or entering data. The gray section at the very bottom of the screen is an advisory display that provides information regarding who is logged in and what screen is currently being viewed. The patient information section is the largest display on the home screen. It shows your current list of patients as well as any isolation or special accommodation needs. One helpful hint is the Legend tab at the top of the current patient list screen. Clicking on the Legend tab will provide definitions to abbreviations used on the screen and directions for completing the screen if needed. Now that you have seen how to navigate through a patient chart, let's look at a few common workflow examples that many providers have indicated they use the most. As we said earlier, when you select rounding, This allows several workflow functions to open up across the horizontal toolbar, such as lab, imaging, med profile, entering orders, and documentation. To find a patient's advance directive, click on the Healthcare Directive function on the vertical toolbar. This will directly open up a screen that provides information regarding this patient's advance directive. In this example, we can see that this patient has an advance directive that has been scanned into the chart. To get back to the home screen, click the home icon at the top of the screen on the gray toolbar. This ends lesson number 1, Login, Navigation, and Home Screen. Lesson 2 will cover patient lookup, patient list directory, and activating a patient record.